प्रचंड युद्ध की बारी है।
India's newest submarine hunter is here. INS Mahe, the first Mahe-class anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, has just joined the Indian Navy. A made-in-India silent hunter built for one mission: hunt enemy submarines before they get anywhere near our shores. INS Mahe is a next-gen anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, a compact, fast, highly maneuverable ship designed to operate where big warships struggle in shallow coastal waters. Built by Cochin Shipyard and designed in India, Mahe is the first of 8 Mahe-class vessels that will form a wall of underwater defense along India's coastline.
Today morning, we are gathered here for the commissioning ceremony of Mahe, the first of the class anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft built by Cochin Shipyard Limited for the Indian Navy. The contract for which was signed on 30th April 2019. With this project, CSL continues to partner with the Indian Navy in its ambitious growth plans and ramp up force levels to make our Navy one of the most formidable navies in the world.
At around 78 meters long and about 1100 tons, Mahe is compact, but it's loaded. Driven by water jet propulsion, it can sprint at 25 knots with a range of nearly 1800 nautical miles at cruising speed. Enough to patrol India's busy sea lanes and choke points for days.
Named after the historic coastal town of Mahe, a symbol of India's maritime legacy, the ship embodies the spirit of innovation and service. The commissioning will significantly augment the Indian Navy's ability to ensure near-seas dominance, strengthen the coastal security grid, and safeguard our maritime interests across the vast expanse of our littorals.
INS Mahe carries hull-mounted and variable depth sonar, giving it the ability to listen deep and far in noisy coastal waters. For the kill, it fields torpedo launchers and multifunctional anti-submarine rocket systems, and can even lay naval mines and conduct underwater surveillance if required. INS Mahe is 80% indigenous, designed in India, fitted with Indian sonar, weapons and combat systems, a textbook example of Aatmanirbhar Bharat in defense.
So, talking about the indigenized component on the warship, so if we talk about the weapon section is from the starting is the indigenous rocket launcher, which has been made by the Larsen and Toubro. And if we come behind is the SRCG gun mounts for neutralizing the surface and the aerial threats. If we go behind is a TTL, the triple tube launcher, which has been made by the Mahindra Defense. Also, if you can see on my aft side, this is the ATDS decoy launcher, which is used for seducing the torpedo away from the ship. That is the same launcher. There are 2 launchers which have been provided in case any adversary submarine tries to fire a torpedo onto us. This will automatically deploy the decoys, and because of that, the ship will remain safe and the torpedo will be home on to the decoys.
Sleek, shallow draft and resolutely Indian, INS Mahe is the first of a new class of silent hunters guarding India's coastline. Built under Aatmanirbhar Bharat, designed for the threats of today and ready to ensure that any hostile submarine lurking near India's shores is heard, tracked and stopped long before it can strike.